Okay, so I know a lot of you guys have been seeing a bunch of guides. I've seen so many guides coming from so many different content creators. I've been seeing guides being copied off of other content creators. So now I'm just gonna give you guys my 2 cents on how I get so many wins and what a lot of high-level pro players are not really telling you and what they're not really putting you on. And I know a lot of you guys already know about movement. So I'm gonna tell you guys the main thing how to win in singles and DP. So first off, we're gonna talk about singles. Singles rank. If you just want to be good enough to try to beat your opponent, let's be real. The main thing you want to have is something to get you to sparking mode. What is sparking mode? Sparking mode is where you power up your ki all the way up to this bar and you have your ultimate. The reason why is because in singles, everyone literally uses this. This is like the go-to thing to use. Now, when you in sparking mode, the first thing you want to do is throw your ki blast. Literally, that's all you want to do is throw your ki blast. Now, the reason why I say this is because it interrupts the player or the opponent. It throws the opponent off balance. So again, find yourself a character that has a skill where it takes you to sparking mode very quickly. Like for example, my Frieza has long awaited for 100%, which takes up 3 skills, and that will get me to sparking mode. Reasons why I choose Frieza full power is because I love his ki blast. His ki blast is a very, very effective and fast ki blast. You see how it just throws off the opponent? Now, the reason why you see me going around in circles is because it's really important. Why? Because say, for example, if your opponent is blocking and he's blocking forward and you're just tracking with the ki blast around, what happens is when you throw the ki blast behind him, it interrupts his block. Now that I have 3 skills, I'm gonna show it off. Boom. Now we have 3 skills, right? So now I have the opponent blocking. Now watch this. When you have your 3 skills on and awakening your sparking mode, you want to go around, keep mashing it, go around him, and look what happens. Look, he's reflecting, he's blocking, but when you go around him, sorry about that, when you go around him and you throw your ki blast, it literally affects him. That's just one advice I'm giving you guys to win in singles rank. Find a character that you really like, and after that, go at it and try to get your win. Now, second, we're gonna talk about movement. Movement is so important in this game. Now, first, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the opponent up in the air. Boom. Okay, now we're up in the air, right? Obviously, most of the time you're gonna be fighting up in the air. Now, what's the main thing you wanna do when you're fighting your opponent? You wanna try to get behind your opponent, right? Or you want to try to fool your opponent. Now, I'm using classic remote, and I don't know if this also works for standard, but I know a lot of you guys use standard. Now, I know you guys are familiar with the ascend and the descent. Descent and ascend is very, very important. Now, the reason why I say this is because that's gonna basically confuse your opponent. What do I mean by that? Now, first off, make sure you have some ki. At least 1 to 2 bars. Reason why is because when you dash to the side and left to the right, it actually depletes your ki. Even when you ascend, descend, notice how your ki bar is going down. Always make sure to be conservative with your ki. Always have ki. Now, obviously, you guys know about the side dash, left, right. That also confuses your opponent a lot. I actually use that a lot when it comes down to rank and singles. And again, I'll demonstrate that in a match after this little training session. Now, there's a couple tricks that I've learned, and shout out to Akro for this. Akro is basically a pro competitive BT3 player back in the days. He's actually playing the game now currently, but he hasn't really uploaded like that consistently on his channel, but he will. Now, I'm gonna show you about movement, and this is something I picked up off of him. So he was showing me some gameplay, he would do this. And what happens is he'll confuse the opponent. And it was such a cool little, it was such a cool movement that I saw that I was like, I need to use this because again, this can confuse the opponent. Now, again, I know it's hard for me to demonstrate this because the opponent's not doing anything, but I will show you. Now, one thing I did learn that I picked up myself is just ascend. So this, I'll show you guys right here. Ascend, descend, and then just mash square, 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 try to get behind the opponent. Ascend, descend, go around. It throws the opponent off. Descend, go around. Boom, descend. So look, you could do this. Descend, go around, and then push forward. So like something very simple that I picked up is there's this thing where you're on the ground and you click R1, you glide. You literally just glide a little bit. Like all you gotta do is tap it once and you get around the opponent. A lot of people don't do this, and I've noticed that. So watch, when I bring the opponent down and you're in the ground, now watch this. This happens all the time. Sometimes you're in the ground and you don't know what to do. This is what I do. Go around, rush, Boom, get behind them, because obviously you want to get those back shots, pause. Side dash, like say for example, if your opponent's getting up, do not go forward and assume that your opponent is gonna let you hit him. No, because why? He's just gonna mass perception. Literally, is either guard or he's gonna mass perception. So again, you want to mix it up. Just throw a bunch of key blasts, glide, get around them, move, boom. Simple stuff, very simple stuff. I'm not really good at trying to teach people stuff, but I'm just gonna give you the basics on how I win sometimes. And again, it's always about movement. So again, when you're on ground, all you gotta do is click R1, you glide a little bit, get behind the opponent, boom, continue these combos. If your character can continue these combos, boom. Simple stuff. I'm not gonna go in basics with combos because combos are not real. Yes, for those who don't know, combos are not real in this game. It's really just mixing up some of the auto combos that you're already doing. It's literally square, 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 triangle, square, 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 triangle, analog stick above, X, boom, boom, boom. Like there's no combos. There's really no combos in this game because all I could, if I mash square, square two or three times, you're doing more than a couple hits. See, like that's just 3 squares, and I'm already doing so much. Again, those are fake combos. They're not real. So again, this is what I do. Descent X. So look. It's kind of tough to explain. So what I do is if I'm in front of the opponent, I would descend, press X, and then press left with my analog sticks. So descend, then press X to the right side, boom, get behind them, and boom. I'm gonna try all of this out and demonstrate some of this stuff. Again, I'm illiterate, so a lot of the stuff you're probably like, bro, I can't understand this. Again, I apologize. I am not a guides channel. I'm not good at this stuff, but these are some of the stuff that I can give you. These are some of the advices I can give you to win when it comes down to singles rank. Now, I know a lot of you guys know about these broken characters a lot of people are using. Now, that's why I always tell people, try to get a character that you like and you feel comfortable with, but make sure that character can go to sparking mode very quickly. Why? Because your opponent's definitely going to have a character that's going to go to sparking mode very quickly. You want that advantage as well, because when you do have that advantage, you can easily just do your supers and your ultimates very quickly. You have the advantage, or you can just throw a bunch of key blasts to throw your opponent off. That's basically this is all the advice I can give you when it comes down to singles. DP, I will be doing a separate guide because DP is something very different. It comes down to choosing a character, and it also comes down to skills and time, because you can win against your opponent by just having a bunch of characters that you can switch off, but you got to make sure that those characters are alive. Now let's go online real quick to singles, and let's demonstrate some of these move sets that I've taught you guys with movement, also key blast, and why having sparking, instant sparking is very, very important in rank. Now let's go online. Okay, I'm gonna try to demonstrate some movement with Broly. Broly's just very big, pause. Like, when it comes down to movement with him, he's like, you don't even need to go too crazy with him. That's the thing, he's just a tank. The man is literally a tank. All right, we're playing against Beerus. All right, here we go. It's gonna be tough trying to demonstrate some movement because again, Broly is just so fucking big. So he's just a tank. The man is a tank. Stab by him. Nice. Oh, I thought I sidestep. Okay, go for a grab. Nice sidestep by him. You see, he's demonstrated movement actually. Okay. This was obvious.
What a drag.
And then he's gonna go for the ultimate. I hate when they do this. Here it goes. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. Actually, this is the perfect example. This is a perfect example of somebody trying to do an ultimate. Here it is. This is what I was talking about. Online, you're just gonna go through ultimate fest. So this is why I say find a character that can basically fight that back. And this is a dub. I lose. Look, I lose. This is the perfect example. Perfect example why I tell people, bro, run a character that can get you to sparking mode very quickly, because they're gonna run to characters like this. And this is where the game is toxic. This is why I say singles is just the worst place to play this game, because you're not gonna learn anything. All you're gonna do is ultimates, and it sucks. The playstyle here sucks. I would highly recommend, if you really want to learn and just be very skillful, just play DP. Even though DP could be toxic at some times, it's still the best place to learn how to play the game. This is not the best place to play, because you're not going to learn anything. All you're going to learn is just to go ultimates. There's no fundamentals here. Everyone does the same fucking shit, to be honest. And this is me being honest. They're not gonna tell you this. People are not gonna tell you this. Not even the pro players are gonna tell you this. They're gonna say, don't complain and just play the game how the game is intended. That's not true. The game is broken, and that's a fact. There's no one plays differently. Everybody plays almost the same in this game. It's kind of funny that people actually get him. We're gonna do our ultimate on him. Just throw a bunch of key blasts. Literally, that's all you have to do. Look, you see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just go around him, throw key blasts. And then after that should get him unless he vanished. He's probably gonna rage quit, hopefully not. But like, I rematched, I lost. I took my loss. And that's it, GG's. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Again, you saw that he won doing what he did. Now I won doing what I did. See what I'm saying? Again, this is not the best way to play the game. But again, in singles rank, this is how you have to get your dubs. A lot of the times. Some of the times you could just win with skills. I've seen a lot of high-level players just win with pure skills, which you can do. I'm not the best player, but I know for sure you can win with skills. Let's do it again. Next opponent. Okay, we got UI Goku, which again, I'm not surprised. It's always the same freaking characters in singles rank, man. I can't wait. Honestly speaking, I can't wait when they patch the game, because I'm hearing that the end of this month we're getting an update patch for Yajirobe, so that just tells me that they're gonna work on nerfing other characters, which I'm pretty excited for, because a lot of the characters in this game are kind of brainless. There's no skills. Okay. Nice. Ah. I could just go, look. There it is. Boom. Get back. And then just get close to him. Just throw a bunch of key blasts at him. Literally, that's all you got to do. I'm telling you. It's wild, but this is, especially a character like UI Goku, bro. I don't know if you want to take your chances. I don't know. He's probably going to sidestep this, though. I know he's probably going to sidestep this. Because it's UI Goku, unless he has Wild Sense. Oh, it caught him. Okay. Now, he's going to do the same thing to me. Because I know he's going to go Awakening. He's going to go Awakening. He's going to do the same exact thing to me. Yep, there it is. And we did it too. Before he does it, he's probably going to end up rage quitting. He's probably going to end up rage quitting. We won. There it is. I told you. It's a fucked up tactic. And again, I'm telling you, they do it to me. They do this to me all the time. So when I play against characters like that can go to instant sparking, bro, I don't play it. I do not play, bro. But that's the end of the video. Drop a like, drop a comment down below.
Stay tuned for the next episode on Next YouTube channel.
Talk about some pitiful techniques.